pagpapatuloy po ng ating ikonsulta mo, sabi ba nila, customer is always right. Totoo nga ba ito? Ano-ano ba ang mga karapatan ng isang customers? Kasama po natin this morning si Ms. Sheila Viesca, ang ating CEO ng TalkShop. Good morning and welcome back.
Good morning!
Hi, hello. No, nice to see you again. Tagal-tagal mo na wala
Oo nga, hirap bumising.
So totoo ba? Di ba yun yung sinasabi lagi? Lalo na sa mga yung business company na customer is always right. Totoo ba?
Yes, magandang tanong yan, Angela. And the answer is, hindi.
Yes.
They are not always right. But you have to make them feel right. Magandang isipin ito ng mga business owners. Why did you start your business in the first place? Alam mo kung ano yung i-offer mo, alam mo yung values mo, and you made sure that what you're offering is aligned with your values, whether it's a service or a product. Pag naumpisahan mo ng tama, you will have so many options because you know how to target the customers. May mga iba namang business owners na they start by identifying the customers and aligning their service or product offerings with what their customers will require. Tama rin yun, but all throughout, there has to be, the two have to be in sync. Ano yung ino-offer mo, ano yung gusto ng kliyente mo, and then you make them work.
At saka sabi din nila, Ms. Sheila, na okay din daw na aside from, of course, yung determining yung customers and stuff like that, yung empleyado mo rin daw is dapat inaasikaso mo rin because it's a chain reaction. Kung mabuti ka sa iyong empleyado, magiging masaya din sila sa pagpo-provide ng services nila sa mga magiging customers nila. And it's a chain reaction.
That's so true. Kasi yung mga empleyado, these are your internal customers. And you have to calibrate yung performance nila, yung kung nasa manufacturing sila, research and development. Because when they deliver the product or the service to the customer, hindi mo naman madalas malalaman kung ano yung nangyayari. And what many company owners, what many managers take for granted is that you are in the business to make profit. Your customers, if they are served right, will sustain the business. Eh magmamayabang ka, hindi ka naman gusto ng kliyente mo. They don't feel right about your service or product. Kahit ganong katama yung gusto mong i-deliver sa kanila, if your customers do not feel right about using your service or buying your products, then you will not be profitable.
Siguro sa umpisa, you may get them, pero hindi mo na makukuha yung continuous nila, di ba? Pagpunta sa'yo. Pero, sige, go ahead, Monica.
Sheila, gusto ko lang itanong, kasi in reality naman talaga, merong mga customers na, sabihin natin, medyo abusado. In fact, I remember, medyo parang sumikat tong blind item na to, na merong group of customers sa isang 5-star hotel, na parang pina-extend nila ng sobra yung isang restaurant or bar doon. Tapos sobrang rude nila doon sa nagsasabi sa kanila na magko-close na yung restaurant. Tapos I think pina-extend nila ng sobrang tagal. Tapos yun nga, sobrang bastos sila doon sa waiter na nagsaserve sa kanila. So ano yung dapat gawin nung sabihin natin, the waiter and the restaurant para i-address yung mga customers tulad ng gano'n?
Monica, that's a very good point because if you know how to deliver the quality products that you've established or that you started with, and then you have chosen the right people, you can demand the same from your customers. Quality treatment. You can also educate your customers without being offensive to them. Kasi may kadalasan naman, ang hirap i-generalize because we're talking about personalities. And there are truly customers who are inconsiderate, who can be abusive. If you know what you stand for and if you know what you're offering, mabibigyan mo ng respeto not only your external customers and the prospective customers, but also your internal customers. They will take pride in the business because they know that, okay, as they give respect to the customers that you have, sila rin, they deserve the same amount of respect. Oo, walang masama na you speak up when it's already below the belt, kung masyado nang naging bastos yung customer. I think what we have to remember is pag-involve ang tao, wag mong tanggalin yung humanity in running your business. That's why I started with knowing what you represent, knowing your values. Kasi you can demand so much as you educate the customers that you serve.
So, kailangan lang, mahinahon din yung pagsasabi mo dun sa customer.
Yes, yung manner.
Ganyan, hindi mo rin sila sasabayan ng, kung nagtataray sila, wag mo rin din sila tatarayan.
Oo, don't take it personally kasi ang dami naman nilang problema bago bilhin yung product mo. Tsaka sa totoo lang, pera na mali yung gagamitin nila. Diba?
Pero Miss Sheila, meron din po kasi minsan, di ba, ayaw din nilang makarinig ng salitang no eh. Or anything negative, yung negative response. So, sometimes natotoxic din yung mga may-ari ng mga businesses na how to deliver it in a different manner na no pa rin yun, pero hindi yung no yung narinig nila. Bibigyan mo nila ng siguro ng ibang alternative.
Again nga, like you, Doktora Sara, may mga magpapagawa sa'yo. How do you say no to that? Sabi mo, kasi alam mo naman, you would know kung bagay dun sa tao na magpatangos ng ilong o magpatanggal ng ganito.
Oh yeah, of course kasi minsan may mga dadating parang mas alam, gusto ko ganitong nose, tas alam mo naman hindi babagay sa kanya. Say for example, ang gusto niya pang Caucasian na nose, sobrang laki, tas ang liit lang ng mukha, Tapos syempre titingnan mo rin yung complexion ng pasyente, baka mamaya dapat ang feature talaga niya isang Filipina, tapos ang gusto niyang features would be that of a Caucasian. So pag nag-no ka kasi sa kanya, magagalit siya. So, pwede na lang magbigay ka ng ibang alternative na I think ito yung ganitong klase ng nose, mas mag-fit sa'yo. So, pag yon igigiit pa rin nila. Bibigyan mo na lang siya ng sample look na, di ba marami namang mga horror stories sa gusto mo makita mo ganito. Pag kami gano'n na, parang feeling nila, oh my God, I'm scared. Pag may gano'n na sila, na-realize na nila, that's when, sila na mismo, okay, hindi, sige, wag na, doktora. Ganon.
Miss Sheila, tama ba yung ginawa niya? Aside from, yung tinakot naman niya, binigyan ng choices. Ano pa yung mga dapat
Well,
gawin?
what you will notice in the tone of Doc Sara is that it's very calm. Usually, it's not even in what you say, but in how you deliver the message. Yung tonality, that plays a very big role. And then, the intention. Minsan nga, mali na yung sinasabi mo, pero pag maganda yung pagkakasabi mo, diba? Nakakalmante sila. Minsan naman, alam mo, tama yung sinasabi mo, galit pa rin sila. Bakit? Kasi before they even understand the message, the tone registers. Sabi nga dun sa isang study by this guy, si Albert Mehrabian, 55% of the communication, of the first impression, is body language. The way you smile, the way you look, the way you accord them the respect by looking good, para irespeto ka naman nila. Kasi pag sinabi ng customer, alam mo, ang bait niya, pero ba't ganun itsura niya? O kaya, dapat lang mabait siya, kasi ganun ang itsura niya. Diba? Pero if you look good, and if you are smiling at the customer, sabi niya, ay, ang bait naman ni Doc Sara, nakakahiya naman. After the 55%, 38%, the tonality. Kailangan yung intention mo is truly to serve them. At Talk Shop, we even have this segment in our technical writing, customer service, positive scripting. Kahit pagsasabi mo ng no, kailangan umpisahan mo sa maganda, good news. Positive muna bago mo i-deliver. And even the way you deliver it, kailangan on a positive note. And then 7% lang, according to Albert Mehrabian, yung words. So the verbal aspect of your communication before it even registers. Nakita ka muna nung tao, narinig ka muna, and then saka kanya iintindihin. So whenever we communicate with customers, we need to have the intention that, okay, siguro alam niya kung ano yung gusto niya, pero may hindi siya alam sa business ko, may hindi siya alam sa product. I can communicate that to the customer, and then he can decide. Hindi naman natin pwedeng i-dictate. Diba? So, it's always the intention.
Miss Sheila, pero kung papapalitan niya yung customer is always right, anong mas appropriate na tagline, kumbaga?
Well, customer is not always right, but you have to make them feel right.
Yun.
Because they will make your business right. As you keep delivering quality service, you are able to educate the customers, and they end up demanding much more from you, nakaka-level up ka. Mahirap nga pag kunyari umalis lang yung customer dahil hindi happy sa service mo, di ba? O paano na yan? Tapos susunod, aalisan ka na ng tao mo. Tapos nagtataka ka, mag-open ka uli ng business, pareho na naman yung mga pagkakamali mo. So it's good that we hear from customers. And as a matter of fact, if you're a business owner, if you're a manager, do not be afraid to get feedback from customers.
So, okay lang mga ginagawa ng mga business companies dyan na nagpapakuha ng mga suggestions, comments from the customers.
Yes, and be in touch. Be in touch with them. Kasi baka naman puro papel lang yan. Di ba, yung mga tao wala namang panahon. If you're the manager, if you're the business owner, be on the floor. Be a mystery shopper. Tignan mo kung ano yung pagtrato sa mga customer.
Tsaka yung kanina pala, no, may dagdag ko lang, siguro dapat po wag kalimutan ng mga business owners na yung kanilang mga comment cards may control number. Kasi syempre pag negative yung nakalagay doon, minsan nawawala na, hindi na nakakarating doon sa management, di ba?
Maganda yun.
Miss Sheila, ang Talk Shop po ay nag-render ng different services, trainings, and seminars. Where can they contact you?
Yeah, thanks, Angela. TalkShop offers personal effectiveness and corporate development programs for professionals of varied industries, also students and the young ones. They can reach us at 894-5588 or 0917-894-5588. And you may visit our website at www.talkshop.ph. PH yun!
Mali.
Kuya!
PH daw, PH. So, talkshop.ph.
PH, yes.
Ayan,
We will design the program for you. We can customize them according to your particular requirements, whether it's on communication, leadership, or personality development. Ang bilis, ang galing talaga ng servisyo dito sa UNTV.
Of course. Action agad. Parang ibang programa yun. Maraming salamat, Miss Sheila Bianca. Siya po ang CEO Talk Shop. Always remember, customer is not always right, but it's nice to make them feel right.